Hello! Yeah, client build today. Honestly, I need it, guys. My brain is fried today. It is absolutely gone. I need to do a client build and just have a low stress, non-review stream. You gonna buy a Manta in the GB? Looks like a cool project. No, I'm not gonna bother. Not gonna, you know. I probably will like legitimately buy two. I definitely want two that I want to mix and match and stuff. Got 3 Mantas and gonna go ham on the mix and match. Baron, hey yo, that's crazy, my guy. Which ones did you get? Acts like he has something to do right now. Yeah, for no, dude. My brain is just kaput. Like I wanted to get my hair cut today. I wanted to do a whole bunch of stuff. I am just like. Pfft. My cousin saw you at No Frills today, and he messaged me saying I saw the keyboard guy. Really? Man, he never came up to say hi to me. That sucks. Want to thank you for spending time getting the Manta GB together and for letting Anit pay for everyone's unit. Bro, honestly, Anit's the nicest guy. Legitimately the nicest. He is so kind, dude. I'm just happy I got to snag an LE. I don't know, dude. I'm kind of like Fourth Wall let me down this morning. They're a really good platform, but for some reason their shit was just so laggy this morning. And it didn't really matter that like it was laggy that the stock didn't update for like 20 minutes. Like that didn't really matter too much because like people knew it was going to release. It's that I found out what happened. Originally, when I had edited the stock, I had put 2. And then this is when I was making the batch 2 unit. But then I said, I put the wrong number. I changed it to 5. 2 people were able to buy when it said 2, and then it updated to 5, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes afterwards. So that's why there was an extra 2 that sold. Because it just was lagging so much that it just like took my action from before and then just applied it afterwards. So there was 2 extra that got sold. I am considering with Bowl, and then there was also a transaction that went through on my end that, anyways, there was 13 LEs that got sold. We're considering making it an even 15, but we're not sure yet, just because like we don't want to overload everyone with the flame patinas at STR. So we're just kind of like taking a breath right now. We're not sure if we're gonna do it. We'll see though. I woke up to like 20 minutes after you posted on your Discord. I know. I think I told everyone about 11 to 12. So nice. But it was like by the time it actually got released, it was at 11:30. Thank you, Crit. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, dude. Dude, I need a haircut so bad right now. Fuck. I need to chop it off myself. Yeah, it's too long. This is too long, dude. Alex, can you raise the price of the LE Manta $100 and have another round only for people who bought from your store previously so I can grab one? Damn, that's a lot of money for one, man. Manta when? Manta now? It's still not live on KBD fans? Oh, I don't exactly know how to get to the one on KBD fans, but I believe it's just region locked to China. So you might, if you do plan on buying it from KBD fans, I think you need to have I really don't know how to get to the region locked ones. Some vendors are going to be slower. There's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately, guys. Some vendors won't have it live like immediately. Baby due tomorrow? Dude, I wish you the best, man. I wish you the best and the family the best, my friend. That is very exciting news, Reinhold. I like that, dude. If I'm in the US, do I order from Bowl? Yeah, Bowl would be the US vendor. I'll be watching VOD for sure. Your streams have been a powerhouse for my productivity. Thanks. Sadly, I end work when you start streaming. I'm sorry, man. Dude, you know what? I'm happy you enjoy the VODs. That makes me happy. What was the limited edition? It was a green one. Actually, no. What was I listening to? Linkin Park. Oh, I was listening to Blink-182. God damn it, dude. Why does this get triggered when I use this? Okay. I have a surprise for you guys. This is a different keyboard, but different keyboard. However, Oh, let me move some stuff off my desk. I've been not able to clean at all. Here is a sample of the green that we asked for. What's the camera rig behind? I'll show you guys afterwards. This is the... Hold on, I grabbed the wrong box. Hold on, guys. Hi. How you doing? I'll show you guys a sample of the green. Is this the right one? Oh my god, I'm like losing it right now. Okay. This is the green the Manta LE will have. Well, should be exactly. Leaked the wrong one? I don't know what this is actually. I think this is just a weight. I think this is a weight for this. So that is the green that we'll be using for the Manta LE. This is a Pantone that I requested. I don't even know if this particular keyboard's actually coming in this green, but this was a Pantone I requested actually, and it was the same green that we're using for the Manta. So, God, dude, this is the Onibi. This particular unit had a little bit of a mismatch, even though it's like very hard to tell. But this is the green here. It's interesting, right? Because it has a bit of a different color the moment a lot of light hits it, and then the moment not a lot of light hits it, it looks exactly like the renders. So it's an interesting way that light plays with this green. IMO, it turned out perfect. Like, amazing. And this is how it looks like with copper and stuff, so looks really good. Although I don't know if green's everyone's cup of tea. I'll be honest, a lot of the times I'm more into silver myself these days. How the hell did this go back in here? Oh, I should have left this on. Oops. What board is this? This is the Onibi, I believe. Onibi? This will be from KBD fans. I don't know when this is being released, but we'll be looking at this soon anyways. Got people to pick up. Sounds good, Gets. Enjoy your afternoon, bro. Dang, thank you very much, man. Good evening, gang. Going to Hot Pot and I stubbed my toe hella hard. Bro, I did that like 3 weeks ago and I lost my toenail, bro, for real. It was my site, Baron. So my merch site. Thank you guys, though. But yeah, and that's it. That's pretty much the day. I went grocery shopping and then... I don't know, man. Honestly, I've been so out of it today. The new key cult came out today for novel keys. That's cool. A bit expensive, but it's cool. Oh, the camera rig. Yeah, you wanted to see that one there too. Yeah, this is what I built recently, although it's all unplugged. I'll be using this to shoot some content, which I already did, which I'm not going to show you guys yet. But this is what I built. So this was my, remember I told you guys I was building like a little actual rig to shoot video, opposed to just utilizing my stream cameras? So this is what I built. This is what I built here, and I have already done some recording with it, and it turned out absolutely amazing. This is completely unnecessary, this piece. This just looked cool. The only upside I can see to this is I have a few lenses that I can just quickly swap this on and off of, but this is so unnecessary. Like, completely. This is a matte box. It literally just, you can just put a fucking filter on this thing. It does the same thing. What filters are we using? I'm just using I think this is a Black Mist. Yeah, Black Mist. It's a 1/8, I believe. It's nothing crazy.
8 months is crazy, but still waiting for my first custom board, which is stuck in customs for months.
Dude, I literally have like 3 things stuck in customs. I'm actually really sad because I had a really big customs charge on a project that I wanted to work on, and we ended up having to cancel the whole project because I just literally was like, no, I can't do this. Flexing the camera. No, this is, remember what I told you guys? That I really, really, really wanted to do more video content, but I just hate, because I don't have a spare camera anymore, right? So This is the camera. I have, look at this. Let me show you guys. Today can be a very chill stream. This is 1, 2, and there's a third one, but it's not here. These are dead cameras. They don't do anything anymore, so they turn on and do nothing. Batteries all fully charged, everything. They just don't work. So they're all dead. All my cameras have all died. And Fuji wants basically, I think it was 1,100 to fix this one and 1,000 something to fix this one. And I said, you guys can go fuck yourselves because that is way too expensive. And this was what I was using to film stuff like these. And I just absolutely said, no, I can't do that. Like that just makes no sense. Literally, guys, with the money that I need to fix this, I literally bought half of that, which is crazy to think about. Fuji, Clips, thank you so much for 6 months in advance, bro. Love you, buddy. Fuji, as much as I love them, is way too goddamn expensive for what you're getting now. I get it, they shoot good JPEGs, but I cannot get behind Fuji's pricing at all anymore. I'm so tired of it. Their pricing is ridiculous. Like I said, it's crazy to think about this. These two cameras are literally the cost of that big rig that I just showed you guys. So this is an XT4 and an XS10. So, ridiculous. I'm super pissed off about it. The vendors now just decide to produce the boards again and send it via air. Oh. Yeah, the air thing's pretty crazy. Tone, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. Do you offer photography services? I do. I offer tons of stuff. After you shared your Fuji experience, I finally got my new Sony. Yeah, that's why, like, at this point here, like, this is pretty much what I'm gonna stick with. Really, the only expensive part to was the body. Believe it or not, everything else, like, Amazon actually had some pretty great sales on all the small rig stuff here. And then this I've had for 8 years. This microphone is like my oldest microphone. I bought it originally when I wanted to start doing YouTube, but I never understood how to use it, and now I understand how to use it. So this was fairly, like, at the end of the day, this wasn't a big purchase. This was small in comparison to what I plan on using it for, so yeah, honestly, like, the Sony stuff is affordable as fuck, dude. Same camera in my rig? Yeah, it just looks beefy, that's all. It looks like a lot, but it really isn't. Like, it is the FX30, the body I would say is probably the most expensive thing here, but like the Tamron lens, on sale. All these small rig parts, maybe $500-600 for everything extra you see here. This thing was discounted.
Many Discord servers are abuzz with Manta
monitor.
GB's live announcements and discussions. You and Bowl and everybody involved should be proud of what you've created. I look forward to what you two create next.
Thank you. Which Tamron is that? I'm using a 90mm macro. Actually, I'll ask Mike if I can quickly show you guys what I shot, because I shot something for Novel Keys. It's strictly for work. I don't think I'm ever going to use that for anything else. Alright. But yeah, dude. Okay, can I also voice something? I was actually a little bit... I didn't really know what to expect from the Manta release today. I'm very humbled at everyone wanting to get one. It's truly, like, I love the damn thing. It is my favorite board. Bias obviously included. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Absolutely pretty crazy, some of the stuff we've been getting, like, feedback. So I'm humbled, man. I'm so humbled. I've been trying to, like, keep on top of just everyone's questions today, but there's been like a crap ton of questions. So I've been trying to, like, get through everything. If we get an LE, can we commission you to build it since they're shipping you? Yeah. You just literally send me a message. I'll have, like, a whole special thing I'm going to be doing for people who want to get it commissioned through MeTone. Just send me a message with your order number. I'm going to make that announcement probably sometime in the next little bit. If people want, I have, like, this whole special thing I'm going to be doing for LE buyers with that. How was the Oracle thing? It was fun. It was just, you know, it's weird because like I was nervous, but I shouldn't have been. I don't know. It was strange. So outlook good from another form. Sorry. So outlook good for another form factor of Manta. Maybe, but probably something very different. If the Manta namesake continues, like I said, this is probably the only complex Manta we'll ever do. This already, guys, straight up, this was expensive. And I don't know if we would have it in us to do another run of
a year
this
with the best
specific
guy.
one, so.
Sorry I haven't been here.
Tony, you don't have to stress about that, man. Everything been good for you, buddy? Yeah, like this was too expensive already, so. Grabbed the tangerine solder with Alu this morning. That's a good one. That feeling when you had the board in your cart twice but had purchasing problems. Yeah, well, last night actually wasn't too crazy. Actually, it took like two minutes to sell out last night. Like, it wasn't instant. And then this morning, I gave fourth wall shit. They're saying it wasn't their fault, which I disagree. But yeah, it was just slow to update this morning. Some people said they had no problems at all. Some people said that the Google Pay and stuff like that was just being weird, but... after antibiotics, probably going to a further primary care because the previous one is conveniently right next to an ER. I was charged half my paycheck for bare minimum treatment. Wait, Anna, what exactly happened? Would you have oh, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. But did you have, like, were you taking antibiotics for something else? Manta is my only board over AUD 700 Australian dollars. Dude, I think you guys will like it. Like, to go over it once more and then we'll start the loop. I think there's a lot to love about the side profile here. That slight curve up. You have the fin. You have the pillars. A little bit of a curve on that as well. It's just, there's a lot to like. It even curves out. Kind of gives it a more beefy, you know, look from the top even. It's a nice looking board. On Delta Kiko, it says the shipment is only March 2026. Q2. We're hoping early Q2, but disclaimer: it could be a month. It could be 2 months early. It could be 2 weeks later, but around Q2. Hey Alex, stayed up until the GB went live and picked up the Machinist SE. Let's go, dude. I hope you guys like it, man. I think the Machinist is going to be the most popular color, easily, like by far. Alright, we're doing a loop today. I'm excited. I have not done a loop in a while. It has been a hot minute. Let me pull up the build sheet for this one here. But Damn Space 80 R2 coming out this... There's a Space 80 R2 coming out? Damn! Since when? Any chance you'll sell an extra top case for the Manta? Right now, there's no plans on that. I would love to hear more about the guided build you hosted with Mode for the Oracle. That sounds so wild. I'm not even kidding you guys. It was literally just like a stream. It was me basically going, oh guys, like this is how you do this. And then just kind of waiting. Like there wasn't feedback from anyone just because everyone was muted because it was like a classroom. It was just like, these are stabilizers. This is how you install them. It was literally just that. It was really fun, and I hope people really enjoyed themselves, but it was really cool. Not ready for 2026, but I'm ready for Manta. I think you guys will enjoy it when it comes out, man. I'm so pumped for you guys to get it. So pumped. All right, so... Sorry guys, I'm just double checking what we're doing here. Did we get the foam kit in this package? There should be a foam kit. It says there is. It's probably in here then. It says it on the buy thing here, but let's see. This just came in the other day. What's the Key Cult Zero board? Oh yeah, here it is. The Key Cult Zero is like a affordable key cult basically. Because key cults can get pretty pricey. I don't remember what finish we're doing. Standard. Oh, this is a white loop. Have I ever built a white loop? With all the copper? Oh, yeah, this is gonna look sweet. You know, I don't think I've seen this color combo yet. This is a client build, yeah. I sourced all the parts for this one here for the client. So this one here is a pretty fun one. Okay. I don't think I've seen this color combo yet. This is a fun color combo for the loop. Damn, that does look nice. With the copper in the middle. Make sure everything looks very pretty with this. Yeah, this is going to be very cool. So, the idea that the client asked for this one here was a lower pitched board. I'm thinking I'm using one thing of foam today. I'm not doing all the foam. I don't think we do PE film. Because today's switches are cheese. It's in the wrong bag, but they're cheese V2s. So I think if I do PE foam, it's just going to be way too... It's like the client asked for slightly lower pitch. I think if I do PE film, it's going to be too much. It's going to be like... Unless they're here in chat and they want like super, super deep sounding, I just don't think that's completely what we're going for today. But this should be a fun one. We have the hot swap PCB, we have the foam, perfect. Yeah, I don't think we need to overkill these. Can you make something lower pitch but loud still? I think that's what the cheese will do here. I think the cheese switches will give us that. Always learn so much from your builds. Thank you. Because we have a palm plate, and I think if we do palm with too much foam, it's just going to be extremely, extremely low. And I don't think we're aiming for that. Oh, Mike said I can show you guys. Okay, I want to show you guys the video I made for novel keys using that camera and stuff. Actually, let me find it and I'll play it for you guys here. I need to better organize some of the video stuff now. Okay, let me share my screen. Let me mute this. So this is what I use that new camera for already. The learning dynamic from a video focused camera has been very different for me. I've been excited. Like, it's been a cool learning process, but it's definitely been very, very different. Now, the thing with QuickTime is QuickTime uses a different gamma output. So if it looks a little washed out, then I apologize. But this is what we made for novel keys. I'll show you guys right now. Where's QuickTime? Oh, can I not? I guess I have to keep it open. Here, I'll restart it quick. I have to keep the window in focus. I tried my best. Bro pulled up the IMAX. Don't kill me, bro. Let me sit up straight. My posture's been shit today. Yeah, I'm probably going to put it on the Novel Keys Instagram. It's cool, right? I think it turned out pretty good. I think it turned out pretty neat. I'm pretty happy with it overall. Absolute juicer promo vid. Thank you. Good choice of angles. Yeah, that's just the macro lens is just like killing it. It's just working really hard there. So that's why I wanted to do macro for everything. Scissors. Very calming. Putting the keycaps made the build video, like we had to keep it under a minute basically, or like a minute something. I think there was like a minute 15. Putting the keycaps felt unnecessary. Like, it didn't look good in the final video, so I ended up taking it out. How long did it take to shoot all this? It was about 2.5 to 3 hours worth of shooting, 20 or 30 minutes of prep beforehand, and then editing, because I'm not sure how to edit this kind of stuff. JQ, thank you, man. Editing took me all day. Like, it literally took me about 24 hours. I worked on it all last Saturday and Sunday. I mean, I think I'm a little faster at it only because I have some experience already. I'm trying to find my scissors. Like, I have some experience on framing things, so I definitely sped up the process. But yeah, it definitely took a bit longer than normal. Whatever, I'll just open it normally. I don't know where I put my scissors. Potato, thank you. Also, thank you again, JQ. How long until new mode lineup? Oh no. I did get the new Encore in, so we'll figure that out soon. It certainly paid off. Looks fantastic. Thank you. All right. PCB is here. Let's start our stabs. I knew someone was going to mention me not doing stabs. That's why Dreamy had to do it. I knew someone was going to say something. That's why I've been kind of like, I'm panicking right now. Encore leak? Didn't they already post tons of photos? I haven't even opened the box. It literally came in today. So I don't know if you talked about this, but how was your experience building the Envoy with those interns? It was really fun. I did talk about it a little bit. I don't think there's much to it. Like, I've already done stuff like that in the past with a different company. I think this time I was nervous for nothing because it was actually extremely simple. Because this time I didn't have to do a lot of conversing. So it was a lot more straightforward this time around. Very, very, very easy to kind of just get into the right mindset. So is the Series 3 in stock September? I can't remember when it's supposed to go in stock. I need to brush up on all my stuff for that. No, believe it or not, there was some like pacing stuff that some people like would take a little longer on certain things, so we kind of had to pace ourselves, or we'd be like, okay, this group hasn't really finished this. Can you show this group again? Which I think is completely normal and very, very simple to kind of remedy by just being like, yeah, let me show you one more time. But there was a lot of like direct questions. There were some direct questions, but nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy at all. Oh, it's going live on September 18th? Okay. Did you get mad and hold it during the event? No, there was nothing to get mad at. It was, like I said, it was a very chill event. I think I've done a few of these type of things now. I think this was probably the most chill, but I was also the most nervous for it, which is weird to say out loud. Is there a good Bluetooth wireless plus QMK plus hot swap board out there? I feel like there's tons. I think Neo might be your best bet these days. Ball spin? Damn, I don't know. Oh, here it is. Any insight on when they'll restock green sonnets? I'm honestly not too sure. I'll give Tim the double balls. Not the kind of balls I had in mind. Huh. Hi, Tim. We need to get Tim his Manta soon, too, so we can build it for you guys. It'll be the only keyboard he comes out of retirement for. I need to send him it in the next, like, week or two. Alex, when Night Rain? Are you down to do it maybe Tuesday, Ad? I think Tuesday I'm free. Monday, I now probably have to stream. And then this whole weekend, I am doing things. The only day I might be free on the weekend is Sunday night. But I feel like I'll also be dead from some of the family stuff I have to do, so. flash in the pan kind of stream, one and done. I didn't get banned. 100K on YouTube, is that new? Dude, we hit it. We hit 100K on YouTube. Yeah, I got the little plaque thing and everything. I thought the plaque thing would be way different, but it is small. And it also feels like plastic. I thought it was actual metal. Congrats, Alex. Thank you, Tim. GG's on 100. Thanks, guys. I'm too scared to build my Kohaku. Is it a solder build? Where's the plaque? It's right here. I haven't hung it because this is all not finished still. I'll show you this here in a second. Show plaque. Hold on one second. Let me just put this one stab together. Oh, guys, I am so exhausted today. Oops. So tired. Now lick it. Yeah, I thought this was all metal at first. It is not. I thought this would be like heavy. So when I got the box in, I thought someone stole it, but it is not all metal. It is... it's pretty hollow, dude. It's still like, when I got it, I was still really happy, but I'm like, this feels pretty cheap. Doesn't look plastic though? Oh, it is purely. It is not. That is, I think, just the... If it is metal, it's like the thinnest piece of metal ever. Can you bite it to confirm? Man. Listen, my teeth are already fucked up enough. I heard you can fix that with a force break on the play button. Huh? Drop test? I don't know if I want to do that, guys. I think I might not, you know. What does the Manta taste like? Metal, aluminum. Alex, how would you honestly compare the Neo 65 to the Manta? Okay, if you get the all copper, like, okay, let me. If your goal is to just get a certain sound signature, just go with the one that you like. You can go with the Neo. Honestly, you'll probably save a bunch of money. If you like design and you happen to like the Manta more, then get the Manta. But also, if you happen to like the Neo, get the Neo. The only thing that I can say the Manta might have over the Neo, other than aesthetics and, you know, some internal design decisions, is the Manta has a lot more mounting options. And the Manta also has an aluminum bottom. So if you don't love the copper bottom, then it makes sense to just go with aluminum. That's it. I think the weakest point of the Neo 65 CU series is the fact that you're forced to get the copper. Like, and that's weird because that's literally the name of the board. But I think that's like the weakest point of the entire build. I need to get my little pouch later for this. We're running out of lubricant. I'm leaning just to being financially responsible. I still appreciate the Manta so much. Guys, be financially responsible. Like, I don't want anyone to buy this and then feel, you know, resentment towards it afterwards. Just be financially responsible. How much does the Americano weight? Or did the Americano weigh? I think everything weighs about 1.4 to 2 kilos. I think Bull has the actual listed things there. But last I checked, it was like 1.4 kilos, so 2 kilos, depending on the version. Do I have my lube pen? I do. Let's just use this. I already have the Neo 65 CU. Just trying to see if I can get the Manta, especially with the baby on the way. Dude, I would say just... As much as I would love for you to get it, man, I would say save up for the baby, my friend. Low-pitched light tactiles? Maybe blueberry chiffons? I feel like those are a pretty low-pitch, light tactile. I feel like that's a good choice to do. Where is my dielectric green? Oh, there it is. It fell out of my pouch. Baby's first board. Dude, you know what I was really surprised about? Me and Bull were both kind of shocked. When Bull did that stream yesterday, and he did the PC plate with those Gatoron switches, and it sounded literally like aluminum. I was looking at that, and I'm like, ain't no way, bro. That is absolutely insane. I loved that build that he did. That sounded so good, dude. Which Gatorons? Shoot, what are they called again? The one that looked like Nixies? It's slipping my mind. Gatoron... Deepings. Yes, Deepings. My bad. Deepings. The Deepings sounded crazy. The Lewitt mic is different. It is different, but I do trust Bull because he said that he was also insanely shocked by how not like plastic it sounded. But yes. The thing with Bull's microphone is you kind of have to figure out how his microphone sounds overall. I think I've figured that his microsound makes things sound a little bit thin because of just how much area it captures. So I take his sound signatures with a grain of salt. I've positioned mine in a way where I get pretty much what I hear IRL. Just because literally the mic, guys, is right here. You guys can, well, right, technically it's right here. You guys can't see it. It's literally just above the camera. Rub it. It's literally right above the camera, and it's pointed in the same direction as you guys would listen from my ears to. This is why cherry on aluminum helps, because I know what I'm hearing regardless. Yeah, usually. I feel like usually if you have like a baseline, it makes a lot more sense. Sony a7 Mark V going to be so good. Dude, that's the one thing Sony still pisses me off about, is Sony's iterations of cameras. It's just like one after another, after another, after another. Is the mic on? Oh, dude. Basil, thank you so much, bro. That's crazy nice of you, man. I hope you're having a good one, brother. No, the microphone's on the camera. It's just mounted in a one of those like vibration net things. I forget what they're called now. But I worked really hard on trying to get my camera mic setup to be as good as possible. How do I get... Alex, do I get pizza for dinner tonight? I mean... Bro, you're never going to get a no from me on that one. This one's not on a shower rod. This particular one says... Shock mode. That's what it's called. Thank you, Tim. Tim's the best, man. Love that guy. Or can anyone in chat point me... For which one, sorry? What are you looking for, Nero? Does anyone know what cable he uses? I use mine from Ordinary Labs, but literally just like Google silicone USB-C cable. Tofu and quinoa for dinner tonight. Ooh. What did I have for dinner? We had dumplings and veggies. That's what we had. We had to make dinner really quick just because we've been both really busy. All right. These are good. Differences between the Venom and Wooting. I am just starting my journey with my very first Venom 60 HE BCB. I've been using the Wooting, not 60, but using the Wooting TKL for a while. I will learn as much as possible and then let you know. I will do my absolute best. Go for my noodles with garlic sauce. That sounds so good, dude. I love garlic sauce. I mean, dude, I'm just a simp for garlic, so. Salmon with homemade kimchi fried rice. Ooh, that's a nice dinner. Garlic's so good. Garlic's so good. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna do some family stuff. And then Sunday we stream. It's going to be actually a pretty early stream on Sunday. When I say pretty early, I'm saying 12 o'clock. It won't be 1 p.m. anymore. Actually, no, sorry. That's next week. This week is still 12 o'clock. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm thinking of the next week. This week's normal. Mouse content when? Soon. I actually am working on writing an article about the mice I've been using. But I don't think I'm going to do any videos on it. I don't know enough. And like, I've watched some of the mice content and I respect what they do, but I don't also have any of those machines that they test latency with. And I don't think I want to do that. But also, I feel like a lot of the mouse content is stuff that I don't fully understand nor need to understand. Like, I don't use some of the things that they do. Like, I think a lot of the mouse content is very geared towards people where every inch of performance matters. And I'm very casual with it. I'm kind of looking at, like, does the mouse feel good to me? Does it glide well out of the box? How do I like the shape? How is my long-term opinions on it type deal? So that's kind of my metrics for mice. 1 second, guys. Just get EQ to play Apex and give his opinion. Easy solution? Where's Elquan? The most important thing for a mouse is just the feel under your hand. Latency matters, I understand, but you're a human millisecond won't matter. Some would argue that it does matter. And that's kind of where like I lose the plot a little bit because I don't play the games that seriously. And I think it matters to some people. But to me, when I start getting to that to a review, like it just stops mattering to me, you know? Unless you're 10s, it doesn't matter, I suppose. But again, I think for me, from a very casual perspective, I have my favorite mice that I've been using for sure. But it's very casual, very different perspective. Dude, this desk mat is from Amazon. I wanted to get the one from Grove Made, but I am not spending the money I spent on the last Grove Made one. This one from Amazon literally has the anti-slip feet. See this? Doesn't move around. This was like $15 on Amazon. I don't remember the exact link off the top of my head, but I am not spending money on the Grove Made one again. Not that I did, because that one there actually was a gift. I shouldn't say I spent money on it, but I wasn't gonna spend money on it. I don't think it was a worthwhile purchase. All right, we're not gonna do the PE film on this. I value your opinion more than raw numbers. I'm not informed enough to even understand half of them. I think that's kind of where I'm at too, and this is why I don't want to do like full-on reviews. I'm just gonna do like from a casual gamer's perspective. So, all right, let's get this installed. I'm actually really excited to see what this is gonna sound like with blue cheese switches. I think it's gonna slap. Controllers? No, I actually suck with controllers. I can't game with controllers anymore. Keyboard and mouse. This is just a little concrete screwdriver or screw holder. It's from Turbulent. Love the blue cheese I got from Keybay. Dude, they're so good. I love the blue cheese switches. Originally, I think this client wanted alpaca linears. But I wasn't gonna source alpacas. Only reason alpacas right now, I've been having the worst luck with them. I've gotten a few batches for other people where the leaf tick was insane. And I think that's just a JWK thing at this point here. But I'm so over it, dude. I cannot deal with their inconsistencies of their switches. Thank you, Bruno. I appreciate the 3 months, man. Thank you, thank you. Holy Bobas? Isn't that a Franken switch? Or am I thinking of the wrong thing? I love alpacas. I still think if you have a good set of alpacas, they sound good. But alpacas are from a company that is known to have really bad issues. So at this point here, like, I'm just not gonna buy from them. A loop today? Yeah, doing a little loop. Was I not supposed to do a loop today? I thought it was today. I'm pretty sure it was today. You guys are making me second guess my stuff here. Let me check my schedule. Oh my god, I don't know why Discord lags so much. Yeah, it's a loop today. I prefer the llamas. Yeah, they're one of the first switches I really wanted. They're still good. Like, if you can get a good set, they're good, but it's a gamble, and I don't want to gamble with ultimately buying parts. I've been really loving the HMX Lunar Stones based off of your use of the other day. I bought the Cosmic Purples. Dude, the Cosmic Purples were so nice. I was vibing with those. Will this turn into a 65 if you Dremel the Ephro and Nav cluster? Very carefully if you do so, yes. Oh, basically, I'm pretty positive Holy Bobas are an actual thing. Or something like that. Aren't we supposed to be doing my F1? JK, I still haven't done the switches for this thing. You know what? I was literally going to see if you wanted to meet up this Sunday. But then I had some family stuff pop up. But whenever you're ready, man. We'll make time for it. We gotta do a whole showcase of your F1. Will you share how many mantas will be made? Yeah. I think me and Bull are planning on doing so. I think people have been very interested in the board, which is nice to see. I have been reluctant to check other Discords just because I'm too nervous and I'm too afraid to see other people's criticisms. So I'm going to stick in my little bubble for this one. Will you share your love? Always, my friend. How you doing, man? Is the Manta able to imitate the Kohaku spacebar sound? I don't know about that exactly. I think it's... I mean... This is... my spacebar on the current Manta. I don't know if this is like the Kohaku. I can't remember. My Kohaku is not... It's not assembled with keycaps at the moment. Why am I unplugging this? I think it's a good spacebar. I love it. I love the overall sound signature of my Manta a lot. I don't know if it's exactly the same as like a Kohaku though. Should we start putting in build commissions now? There's no need to, but if you'd like to, for sure. But you don't need to at all. Like, you can wait if you'd like, but if you want to get like priority, I guess, yeah. All right, let's get the foam I need out of this. Like I said, I don't want to use PE because I feel like this is going to be too deep and not sound very good afterwards. Will plates and PCBs be available for a while, or is the GB the time to get everything at once? That is probably a better question for Bowl right now. But as far as I know, there probably will be a few extras of those. I just don't know how many. We must summon Bowl. I think Bowl's busy today. On top of having the Manta launch, he also has some like other stuff he's been doing. Okay. The configuration of Manta that you have there, is it pumice? No, this is like what Machinist was supposed to be before we made a change. It's kind of Machinist though. This is the Machinist minus the raw aluminum. So just imagine, and I've patinaed the weight, but imagine this being raw, kind of like the Boomerang, which is right here. I have this on hand in case someone wanted to see. Oh, there's a piece of tape. This is the Boomerang, so it's going to be more like this. This is what the case will look like. In fact, the whole thing, because I don't know if this is clear-coated. I think this is. But this is pretty much how the Manta will look. Except ours will be a non-clear-coated copper weight with the ability to patina. But you'll have like these type of machining marks all over the Manta that'll be clear-coated. Your config is not on the option. How am I supposed to get a 1-to-1? Well, these are the prototypes. There's also other changes we're doing. I plan on actually building a proper final build as well. Hi, Keep Science. Wish Bull had his own limited edition. Well, actually, believe it or not, this was the limited edition I ran on my website was just us kind of saying, okay, well, I was like, can I run this? And then Bull's like, yeah, go for it. And originally, the limited edition was supposed to be something I was doing. The Flame Patina was supposed to be something I did. However, we just weren't sure of the capability. Like, I didn't have... Honestly, guys, we were going to pull the limited edition, like I was, because I was not confident. Like, I managed to do it on this one, but I made mistakes. And I was like, I don't want to make mistakes for client boards, if that makes sense. So when we were talking to STR, like literally 2 weeks before the group I opened, they actually sent us some test photos of them trying to do it themselves. So let's be... Realistically, the only reason why we even ran this is because STR managed to find some ways that they can produce the Flame Patinas. But we didn't also want to overload them with stuff, so that's why we only did a little bit. Can we see the test photos? Yeah. Tell you what, I'll probably ask Bull, because I don't know if I have them all in this conversation. I don't know if they're on Discord. I'll have Bull post them in the... Or I'll forward them or something and find them and put them in the Manta discussion after I'm done stream. Oh, no, it's not a leak. It's just them testing stuff.
Alex, there are not mistakes in art, just happy accidents. My boy Bob Ross says that.
He does say that. Also, guys, listen to this. This is going to be so deep sounding. Is the green on the render accurate? Wobbly, you got one of the LEs, right? I'm pretty positive you got one, right? Can we buy extra stuff? No, unfortunately, we're not offering that. Wobbly, this is... This is the green. This is should be the exact green we're using. I had it put on a different board from STR. So, this is what you should... This is the Onibi. But this is what you should be getting. Basically, I had this board done with the exact same Pantone. And then when they were like, yeah, we can do the green, because like I had this done first. They said, okay. And then they just sent me back the photos of the Onibi being like, we already did this color for you on this. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So this is confirmed what the color should look like. So I guess the best way to put it, let me just unplug this to show you guys. Imagine this on this. Basically. If you want to Photoshop it, then so be it, but that's how it should look. This Flame Patina on this green. Been chasing the damn blue switches with no luck? Are they really that difficult to get right now? Dude, the blue cheese switches are kind of hot. I love that board. Can we have Onibi? Yeah, we're definitely going to get it done. I need to schedule everything. Can I vent to you guys about something? Sucks that we have to wait till next year. Yeah. Such is the shit with group buys, I guess. But we wanted to make sure everyone got exactly what they wanted without us going out of stock with certain things and people being disappointed. No. Okay, this is a very selfish vent. And I apologize. What the fuck? Basically, my schedule has been so weird. It's starting to actually, like... Okay, let me start from the beginning. Basically, July was supposed to be a very, very busy month. And then August, I was supposed to take a week off. Unfortunately, that never happened. Basically what happened in July was I had a lot of projects people asked me to do and take a look at all get pushed back into August. And then all my stuff that I had booked for August basically now has to coexist with all this stuff from July. And it's no one's fault at the end of the day. Like, I get it, stuff happens. But there's just so much crap with the scheduling lately. And I don't know if this is just because this is the very first year this has ever happened. And it's not like I'm booking more or less. It's the exact same amount of work I've been doing for the last 4 years. But oh my god, the scheduling has been so crazy the last few weeks, and then going into the next few weeks as well, that I'm starting to get a little bit overwhelmed. And it's low-key just making me feel a bit defeated, just because I'm bro, there's so many random things now I need to schedule in. But yeah, the scheduling shit has been crazy. Dude, you want to know the real reason? Amen? It's been the tariffs and then just delays with shipping. But it's been a bunch of issues with customs, basically. And it's not anything's wrong with anything. It's just these shipping companies. Yeah, I guess that is the root cause, perhaps, but happy Manta GB. Dude, thank you. I know you put a lot of work into this project. Thank you, RedTube. I appreciate that, man. Yeah. I'm not in a bad spot where it's this is overwork, but I think the constant change up in scheduling has definitely kind of taken its toll on me mentally. You kind of prep for one thing in your mind, and then that gets canceled, and you have to randomly pick something else, and it's a lot of last minute stuff, a lot of last minute changes. Get Annette from the basement and put him to work? Honestly, guys, Annette for mod? ? Is Annette going to become a Discord moderator? Not on Twitch. Twitch is too much. That's too much power for him. Oh, yes, this one. Do you really want
Shout
that?
Shout out to all the seam enjoyers in chat.
That's an old joke. I like that one there, Kim. That's nice. That's an old joke. Have you ever built a corn keyboard? Yes, once, and it was an experience. It's a lot of soldering. It's very cool. And what would you do if you're mod? Just curious. I already know he has an agenda. This loop looks clean. Dude, this is going to be such a sweet loop. I'm excited to see these switches in this, man. The photon's really cool. I like the idea of the PCB and how long the battery lasts for the photon. Any opinions on the... Oh, I already read that one there. And it would 100% let the power go to his head. You know what's weird? I actually don't... on a real note, I don't know if you let it go to his head. Alex, can we gamba on whether Vaza secured an LE edition? I have no clue. But what I was going to do is I was probably going to see if he wants one, since we named it after him, and give him a pass to pick one up. Because he donated all those subs. If he wants it. I figured that's the kind thing to do since we did name it after him. I'd turn the change forbidden word to... Oh, I get what you're saying there. And it... From hidden to bannable. I like that. What a stand-up guy. We'll see. If he doesn't want one, that's fine too. But he was very kind enough to give us all those subs. And if he wants one, he can have one. Creamiest switches, in your opinion? Creamiest? Dude, honestly, that's a toughie because I really, strongly think, maybe everyone here can disagree or agree, totally keyboard dependent. I really think even foam dependent. But I think if you're looking for deep switches, these, the snow rabbits. Milky yellows can actually be pretty creamy as well. Do you rock the fan accessory to avoid overheating? No, I'm in the basement right now streaming. So I am in a very cool area. So I haven't needed to use it. When I was still streaming in the condo, we had a big... Dude, we had such a big window. And do you guys remember like the setup photos I showed you guys? Where we had those vertical blinds that did absolutely nothing to block light? There was times where the camera would overheat. Luckily though, in this place, it's super cool because it's a basement. So, really can't decide between Machinist, Pumice, or Manta. The thing is, I already have a Neo 65 in silver, so maybe something different now. You know, I was really shocked with the way Bull built that black Manta, so the Manta colorway. But honestly, dude, I'm a sucker for the Pumice. Pumice is like my favorite. Y2s can be hitting on the deeper, creamier side. Yeah, you could actually go with those too. Key Geek in general just has a lot of like really deep switches. What quality do you rock? I rock the 4K, but I have it set to like the lowest like data output. Not that it's recording any information, it's just literally recording from the LCD screen. Oh, we're doing, actually, not that it matters, I can fix this later, because we're doing regular caps today. Shocked by what? Him building it under 3 business days? Should I? You know, and it, for Christmas, I was going to give you mod. But I don't know about that now, man. I don't know. Dude, it is. Pete, the Pumice one was the one I ended up giving to Jeff for his content. So you guys will see it on his, but I really, really, really wish I kept that one there. It is so nice. But he is using it for content, and he is going to be keeping that guy. For now, anyways. I don't know if he wants to send it back, he can. Who knows? That color combo was so good. It's so... Dude, that's like legitimately, it was so hot. Key Geek B1s? I have not been keeping up with all the new Key Geek switches. There's too many, I feel. Dude, this is going to be insanely deep. I'm very curious in how this is going to turn out. Extremely, extremely curious. Let me get my switch puller. I dropped it. Okay, I'll just get a different one. Where's my other one here? Alright, I'll just pick it up. Unikey says they're the clackiest switch on Earth. Bold claim. I'm curious. You just built with them now? They're very, very right? What are they long pull or something? What makes them the clackiest? Yeah, I know. I'm kind of like... that's why I said bold claim, because I feel like that's a very large order to live up to. 50% fiberglass. Interesting. Very interesting. Blue cheese, baby. Gotta love the blue cheese switches. This gonna be nice. Very, very nice. How did you decide on the lens? Don't tell anyone. I couldn't afford any other lenses, so I used the kit lens, and then it ended up working really good. So it's all stuff because I couldn't afford to buy a better lens. Honestly, guys, I own one extra Fuji lens, and it is a crappy $100 lens that I got from, I don't even know what brand. It was on Amazon. I don't own any other lenses. That's it. They're just kit lenses. That's it. They all look great for streaming. I don't know. They're really good kit lenses. Fuji does make great kit lenses. I'll give them that. I'll give them that, dude. So at the time, because I couldn't afford any other lenses, and I got these, and I'm like, these look great. And then I was able to kind of put the money that I probably would have spent on extra lenses and save and got myself actual better like camera gear for my photography. What made you get a macro lens for the setup? Oh, for the video setup that I made? I miss filming with like I used to do some stuff with a macro lens when I did have a macro lens for a short period of time, but I had to sell that to be able to afford some other stuff. I think macro lenses are so underrated. They're so good. All right. We have assembled this board. Kinda. Now we can take apart this. Do I need to remove these again? I can't remember. I think we do, right? Yeah. Do they always ship with these on? I don't recall. I thought I have to put these on. All right. What bit do I need? I always laugh when anyone says vote it best X about a store and brand. Dude, I remember I went to this one barbecue place and it was like world's like voted like Toronto's best or Ontario's best like X thing barbecue. And I had the barbecue and it was honestly so bad. And I remember being like, damn, this is the last time I ever get fooled by marketing from a restaurant. Never again. Yeah, they normally don't ship with feet on, right? I wonder if they just assembled this for me to reduce packaging because they knew this was coming to me. It is... Which bit do I need to unscrew here? No. It's this one, so this requires the bigger bit, I think. Yes. I'm thinking of picking up a mode board. What's your favorite mode board currently? Sound-wise? Dude, honestly, either the Mode 65, Sonnet, or Encore. They're all shared favorites. I think overall, though, I do think the Encore has one of the nicer sound signatures. But with that being said, the Sonnet can be built in a variety of ways that sounds really damn good. So I'm for either or. I love this with the copper and the white. This looks good. This is a very pretty combination. Actually, these are thick chunks of copper. God damn. Let's grab the rest of the stuff from the box. No love for tempo? I love the tempo, but I stopped recommending it only because people don't really ever like care for the recommendation. Honestly, like I think it's such a good board, but I think they did make a mistake by making it so. I mean, realistically, they should have made it not just an HHKB style. They should have just made it a standard as well. I think it would have done way better sales-wise. Yeah. Unfortunately, you got to look at stuff like that too. Like, I get there's passion that goes behind the project, and I think that's what the Tempo was. It was a passion project for an HHKB and the Mode style. But, you know, Mode does offer a variety of parts, so why not offer a part that makes the board sell? You know what I mean? I'll use the Mode bits here. I feel like they packed so many bits into this. Why are there so many bits? I feel like we got 2 of every bit here. Oh, that's funny. Are they going to revamp? Are they going to do a HHKB as part of the revamp? I don't know. I don't think they would. Like, realistically, I don't mean to speak for Mode, but I don't think it makes sense. It didn't do well last time, so. What features do we need besides 3 proprietary daughter boards, non-universal? Oh my god, dude. You're making my favorite board. The Make No Sense 65. If I were able to get a Mode, it would be the Tempo. I love my Tempo. I still have it. The only reason I took the keycaps off of it because you guys asked me for Dandy on another board. I think it is such a good board. The colors they had, the pistachio on that was so nice. Okay, I'm actually thinking no bottom foam for this. I still feel like I want to see what this board sounds like with no extra foam other than the one we put, because I feel like this is going to be a very deep board already. Like, I can kind of already tell. What else do we need? I'm hoping the Agar Mini EC drops soon. Did they say they're doing EC for the Mini? Was that confirmed? Dude, 40s are in right now too, man. Everyone's loving 40s. Ooh, my stomach's growling. I am a little hungry. Although we did eat though, but I'm still kind of hungry. But I'm always hungry, so... What else is new? EC confirmed it's available for pre-order now? Actually? Damn, that's fun, man. Good for them. That's going to be a fun build for a lot of people. EC40. That is crazy. Is that the first of its kind? I feel like it might be. Have you seen the bento box looking EC keyboard coming soon at Canon Keys? Canon Keys? No, I have not. Is that a fun looking one? Oh, this one. I mean, dude, I'm stoked that it's going to be offered as an EC40. That is so much fun. That is going to be so cool. I wonder how it'll do. 40s are never hugely popular when it comes to like sales, you know? I wonder how many people will be interested in the 40. Is anyone here getting the 40? Actually, this is I forget how easy the loop is to build. It's like the easiest out of all of them when it comes to the lattice blocks. Not really a lot of fiddling around. Okay, I still may open this back up and put more foam in. Because I know the client wanted a bit deeper, but I'm really thinking maybe putting too much foam will make it too deep. So we'll see. You got two? Good. Hell yeah. We're not going to do Mars Cadet today. We have the client actually wanted one of the mode sets with this, so we're going to use one of the mode sets. We won't be using GMK today. But I might use a GMK spacebar just to see what it sounds like. Hope the Manta group buy launch is going great and exceeding both you and your bold. I think it is. You both put so much thought and care, and it truly shows. Want to say both of you should be proud. Thank you, Lost. I'll be purchasing mine and super hyped. Which one are you getting? Or did you already get it? What the fuck? What bit is this? It's unlimited, yeah. The only ones we had limited were Flame Patina. And that's just, again, I feel like I need to reiterate this because there's been some really vocally angry people directly and non-directly to me. We're not sure how long and how much the Flame Patina weights will hold up things. So we wanted to do this is the first time, I don't think any company's ever offered this, like stock. Unless it's like small batch drops. But I think there's a reason why people did small batch drops. We're just not sure how long it takes to do and then how many will fail, you know? Did Mode do like limited options for that though? Or was it just unlimited Flame Patina? But I know they were doing it by hand too. I can't remember. Just the accents done by small batches, right? Yeah, I figured as much. It was small batches. But that's the only reason we're doing that as a limited colorway. That's it. The green was kind of a last minute decision. Originally, it was supposed to just be basically the same color as pumice. But I figured if we're doing something limited, it might as well actually be limited. All right. Let's put this over. Let's put these back. Flame patina is so subjective to who does it too. Yeah. I mean, there's also that as well. Like, there's a lot of like exclamation points and things you got to worry about with doing like hand done services like this. So. New batch of switches, like the ones I put on my website? I have like 2 or 3 done, I just haven't listed them yet. But yes, I plan on putting some up more up. I just haven't had the time. I've been so busy and so tired. Alright, keycap time. Has anyone played the new TFT set, by the way? Is it good? I tried to play one, but my internet on my phone was so bad, so I just said forget it. Sad there's negativity. Something extra you were trying to do. Yeah. I mean, the truth of the matter is, without being emotional about it, there's just a lot of opinions, and there's a lot of differing opinions, and a lot of viewpoints people have that come from their own experiences, and that's fine. But, the old saying, opinions are like assholes, everyone has one. Makes sense. Yeah, these are the mode keycaps. Ooh, this is very deep sounding. Okay. Maybe I do put the bottom foam in, but let me see. It's only like 4 screws. Damn, this already sounds really good. Oh yeah. Yeah, the mode keycaps are nice. They're a PBT ABS blend, so it kind of has best of both worlds for some of the qualities of sound signature. I'd say they're kind of unique. They're not exactly like ABS sound, but they're not exactly PBT. It's kind of a happy in-between. The spacebar isn't my favorite. Some people, I mean, I think I note it in my long format review of this. I feel like it's subjective for this spacebar. But yeah, if you're going for brighter builds, these spacebars don't work too well for bright builds. But they work really good for middle ground or lower pitch. This is nice. I almost feel like this is a good deep sound signature already. I don't know if we should put the foam in. Literally building a silver Shelby 65 with this keycap set right now. Did this guy... Does it make sense? No, it doesn't. I hope you like it, man. I hope your build turns out good. The Shelby's a nice board. Real nice board. Very, very pretty. My Envoy has the GMK Greg set. Why did you subject your Envoy to that? That is very sad. That's torture. I think that it could be deeper. Should we go deeper? We probably could. Let's probably put the bottom foam in. I feel like this is very deep though. Yeah, we'll probably put the bottom foam in. I need to tune the stabs a little. How is it deep? It's not even at sea level? I see what you're doing there. Congrats on the launch. Thank you, Iron. I appreciate it, man. Do you prefer the F5 to 8 group to be the accent color? I mean, it works when you have a double, like, you know, a mod color and stuff like that. But I think I prefer these days, I kind of prefer like the mono colored sets. These are cheese V2s. These are really nice switches. I got to admit, these switches are fantastic. From what I hear, though, they're out of stock, which is unfortunate because this is literally my last set. So I don't even have any more after this. Alexotos X the King 2025. God, dude. I wonder if Greg will get another run. It says they're restocking. I hope they do. I hope they restock fairly soon. I actually had to take, because I ordered a batch, but I think the batch I ordered was short a few because something I already knew that happened. So I had to actually take 5 or 6 out of my D1, the D1 TKL, which was a bit sad because I loved them in the TKL. Do I have an M10U set? You know, I still don't know if I have one or not. I don't think I do. I think I do, maybe. My Envoy PCB is fucked. Can I get a spare? They sold out? Wait, can you DM me? I might have a spare one. For an Envoy? DM me on Discord. If I don't message you back in the next day or two, it's not because I don't want to. It's just I'm probably going to be really busy. But I'll be in front of my PC case now. Oh, the PC case? Like the top or the bottom? I might actually have a spare top piece. Maybe. It's like fucked. Did it like shatter in transit or something? Alex63 was to respond to me, but he did respond. Listen, guys. I have my moments with responding to things. I hope you guys understand. Sometimes it's a lot of messages, and I love you guys, but sometimes I can't do the messages and also do my work. Like, I need to do my job sometimes too. So I'd love to respond, but I wanted to order one, but it's sold. So what happened with? Still haven't told me. Mine are still in the Shadow Realm. Did Hannah message me? I think he did. Guys, I honestly have not looked at Discord DMs in like 4 days. Okay, let me tune the stab, and I think we are putting the foam. I screwed too far, and the thing just cracked. Oh, ooh, this looks really nice. Damn. I am excited to see what this is going to sound like. This is a super clean build. I think the client is going to be super happy with this one. God damn, dude. Pocket, thank you so much. That's very kind of you, man. What leather case is that? I actually repurposed a IEM case. It's not actually meant for this. It's just an IEM case. It was from Campfire. I had gotten this as like a bonus thing. Actually, what is in here? Oh. My flashlight. I got this as like a bonus thing when I ordered a pair of headphones or something. I don't remember exactly what, but I never used it. And then I was like, oh, I can put my lubricant stuff in here. Yeah, it's a really large case. I don't know why. See, I love this spacebar. Love this. Dude, this is why I like these switches. It has the depth, but also has a slight top out. I don't know. I think this is perfect. I think this has like the just right amount of depth. I don't know if we put the bottom foam, man. Blue cheese V2s. They're so good. They're so good, dude. How we doing? We're doing good, Vinny. How about you? Dude, this is so damn good. I don't know if the client's in chat right now, though. I need to do this, but I always forget to do this. I need to put Twitch username as well on the build form. I don't know if they have Twitch, though. Actually, I might message them on Discord right now to see if they're watching it like it. Personally, you prefer it without the foam? I think this would be too bright for their likings, though. I think it would be too bright without the foam, though. Maybe a bit too bright. How do I add friends in this again? Add friends. Sorry, chat, but working. I'd be down for foam. Oh, there he is. Okay. All right, let's do it. I literally just added you on Discord. Okay, Mitt, I don't know if you're working. Don't mean to take away from your work right now. What do you think of the depth right now? We can 100% try. We have lots of time. But is the depth there? I want to know. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't go with PE foam, by the way, guys. Really glad. I think it would have been... Sounds sick? Beautiful. Would have been too deep with PE foam, and it would have been drowned out. Alex's stomach hasn't even growled. We've been streaming for an hour and a half. Believe it or not. It has been an hour and a half. We did yap a lot. The depth of the warp on your desk. Okay, you know what, man? Is it Anna who said that one there? Yeah. Go figure. Anna is a troublemaker, guys. When tuning stabs, how much dielectric do you use? First time switching from 205 and I made it sticky by using it way too much. I don't put a lot. I would say don't even do past the bend. Do a very thin coat. Believe it or not, my preferred way of doing stabilizers is mixing both 205 and dielectric. I feel like that lasts me the longest. But there are particular dielectric grease that I would suggest using. Like there are particular model numbers, if that makes any sense at all. Yeah, like if you guys notice, a lot of the times after I use dielectric grease, I tune with 205. So I'm usually mixing a lot of the greases together. I've done it like that way for years, and I've never had problems. Dude, this is such a beautiful case. I've been getting so much piling on my key mat and can't use it as a mouse pad. Yeah, it happens with these felt desk pads. I don't think there's a good way around it, unfortunately. They have those little, this sounds ridiculous, but they have those little, like, clothing fabric shaver things for the piles. Do you know what I'm talking about? Am I being too specific right now? You could use one of those and try to save your desk pad. It's actually just handy to have. You know those, right? They're like little... It's like shaving your desk pad, basically. It sounds ridiculous, I know. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, you could use those. Sweater comb might work. Is that also what it's called? I don't know the official name of it. I actually really don't. Oh yeah, this is already so different. Oh, you know what? Maybe I do like it better with the bottom foam. Maybe it's still nice and bright, but also has that really, really deep overall sound signature. That is really nice. Okay, let's see. Let's put it together and then we'll find out. Do you know how close the Green Envoy is to BRG? I think BRG is a little bit more saturated. I don't think BRG would work in tandem with that particular green. If that's a decent answer to give you. What's going on here? Hold on. They are called fabric shavers. So that's the official name. There you go. Did not know that, guys. Fabric shavers. I know, Bull did say he'll do a stream in a Manta suit if we get 500 Mantas sold. We'll see. My bet is I think we'll hit MOQ. I think there's enough interest in the board that we can actually hit MOQ, which is 300 units. 500's, if I'm being real, I think 500's, it's a lot. But we'll see, who knows? Maybe there'll be a wave of people who really want the board. I have no clue. Take that Gamba. Do you know the number from day one? I only know a little bit of what Bull sold, but that was from many hours ago. I have no clue what the official numbers are right now. No clue. Where's Vaza to help us hit 500? Aren't you supposed to help us in it? You guys heard that, right? Like, Anit was supposed to help us hit 500? I think everyone remembers him saying that, right? I'm pretty sure Anit was the one who said, yeah, don't worry about it, guys. I'll buy out the rest. And give them away. I don't know what you want, bud. I was there, and it promised to buy me one. And this guy wants to be mod, bro, and he goes back on his promises. That's crazy. Okay, I think, dude, wait, this is actually kind of nice with the bottom foam. Okay, maybe the spacebar. You know what I might have to do? I might actually have to cut around the spacebar area. The spacebar is a little bit flatter now. The alphas are really nice. But I may have to actually alter the foam, if Mitt's okay with that, around the spacebar. But ultimately, this is up to Mitt. This is his board. But I personally think if we were to alter the foam around the spacebar a bit, full trust, send it? Okay. The reason I'm saying that, in case anyone's like, why would you do that? I think the spacebar sounded a little bit more lively and actually in tune with the board before. I hate Leica, Hasselblad all the way? Huh? Where's this coming from, Wit? Hasselblad does make nice cameras. And they have been making nice cameras for a long time. But I do like Hasselblad. Alright. Now I'm going to have to find where I put my scissors. Camera brand war? I wonder who would win these days. Okay, I think the goal is we're going to want to cut basically all of this off. I don't think I want any of this here. Okay, let me go get my scissors. Let me go find where I stuck them now. You hate Nikon? Really? I feel like Nikon has done its redemption for me over the years. Nikon has definitely redeemed themselves a lot, for me at least. Nikon was the first brand I shot professionally on. I only stopped using them because I got a little bored with their releases. Nothing was exciting. Oh, here they are. They're on my shipping desk. Who knows why? But I was probably using it to cut something. Any camera these days are really good. Lighting and composition's where it at. Yeah, okay, I will. My thoughts on cameras these days is yes, literally any camera brand you use will be good. But here's the thing. Yes, any camera brand's good, but even like keyboards, man, I feel like you have to find the brand that you're comfortable with. After all these years of shooting, I thought I'd need one thing. Maybe I don't need another. I ended up going with a camera that literally has no other capabilities other than shooting photos, which is very limiting, but they do it so well. And I went through so many cameras. Originally, I thought Fuji was going to be like my go-to because like I could also take quick JPEGs and really speed up my workflow. Oh, this is perfect. But it did not help. It actually did the opposite, where Fuji was slowing me down. When I was with Sony, Sony required way too much extra work for me to get right for photos. Their video is awesome. I have to admit, I really like using their video stuff, but it's all personal. It's all workflow, and it's all how you want your end result to be. He shoots on a 25-year-old Lumix video camera, yet he has newer, better cameras. Yeah, dude, some people are like that. But yeah, I don't like working with Sony photos personally. I like Nikon. I've always been good with Nikon. I sold all my Nikon stuff because at the time the brand got stale, and I feel like they were lagging behind all the mirrorless releases at one point. Right now, I shoot Hasselblad, and they have been an absolute godsend when it comes to their raw files. Their color science is insane. And I just literally have to click like one or two buttons and I have crazy good photos. The only thing I don't like about Hasselblad, I'd say, is, yeah, you have no video capabilities, but I think that's kind of the point. Oh, you're taking that with an X2D. Very nice, man. Very nice. Oh, dude. Okay. This was an excellent decision, everybody. Look. See that? Brings the spacebar back to life. I'm really glad we didn't go with the PE film. This is already deep. The cheese switches. Guys, should we give Annette a numpad sound test? What do you guys think? Dude, this is nice. It's crazy. I love these switches. I think these switches literally are one of the deepest sounding switches I've used in a long time. Take VIP. Should we remove it? Yeah, these are linear. If we had gone with the PE film, imagine how crazy deep this would be. It does sound a little bit ceramic. It might be this particular spacebar. Because watch, I think if we switch to a... here, let's switch to this one. This is a GMK one. Can't wait. Do you like it, Matt? I think this turned out so good, dude. I think it also might be the spacebar that's making it. See, it's a little bit different. I think this gives it more of that kind of ceramic feel. This is a ABS PBT blend, and this is just ABS. I don't know. I kind of like them both. I don't really have a preference here, oddly enough. Man, I've been looking for the blue cheese switches for like 2 months. Dude, everyone, like, I think only one vendor sells the blue cheese switches, which is Keybay Tech, but I ordered this. I don't remember if Mitt remembers, but I ordered this literally, and I think this was like the last set of blue cheese switches. But they're like impossible to get right now. I wanted another batch for another client, but I can't get them, so I also have to wait. Top 2 keyboard releases of the year? The Machina, or the, I guess, Machina rather. The Tiga from them. That was a beautiful board. And then I think the other release of the year that I think like really wowed me, I'm not going to say the Manta. That's a cop-out. I like the Ori and a little bit of all those. Remember all those 60s that came out, man? Oh my god. All those 60s were crazy. I think the Ori 65 was my other favorite release. Yeah, the Manta's pretty cool too, guys. Stop being so humble. I'm not going to say my own board, man. Actually, you know what other board was really nice that came out this year was the Blue Ridge. I'll give the Blue Ridge some credit too. There's been some crazy boards. The Cinque was really nice too. Oh man, the Cinque was beautiful. Okay, what do we think? Does this look super good? I think this is a looker. Look at that. I gotta admit, the white and copper just sets this apart, bro. This is beautiful. You know, normally the mode loop is too rounded for me, but I think this particular color scheme makes me really like this board. Alex, can you give a short description on PEI plate characteristics? Imagine a really bright sounding plastic. And then you tone down some of the plasticky sound. It's this weird cross between, I feel like, a carbon fiber plate and a PC plate. It's like in between, I'd say. So nice. Rabius, thank you so much, man. I appreciate the tier 1. I'm designing a training keyboard called A-Class. I love that. So wait, what lens are you using for your Hasselblad? I'm curious, Wit. There's a Key Geek Blue Cheese. Oops, wrong button. Blue Cheese V2. How different are they from the Keybay Tech ones? I think they're the same, are they not? Doesn't Key Geek make the Blue Cheese V2s? I'm pretty positive they're the same. Now you have me all fucked up. I don't know now. I don't recall what gram spring this is. It's been a little while since I ordered this. I have to look at the buy page. Or look at my order, rather. I'm pretty positive they're the exact same. Pretty sure, anyways. Now I don't know. You guys have me questioning life. Put some of this stuff away. Is this... No, this is this bit. This goes in this one. A bunch of... all the photos I sent previously are on my A7 IV because the files are smaller. Yeah. I have to admit. It's the one downside unless you're downsampling the photos. The files are huge. Let's put this away. Sound test? I really need a new camera. Mine's definitely showing its age. Nikon D7000. That's still a good one, bro. I can't believe I stuck with it. Dude, all Nikon users that I know have been sticking with their cameras. And that, I think that's a testament to how good they were. And are. Monkey type? Okay, I'm going to do monkey type, but I'm not going to share my screen because I don't feel like setting it up. Let's see. Oh my god, I hate when this happens with Discord. Okay. Or not Discord. OBS. Monkey type. Here we go, ready? 80 words, not bad. I'm pretty bad. I've never seen Alex use monkey type. Occasionally, I do. Sounds good. I really like the way this sounds. I'm going to tune up the stabs just a little bit more. Like, I think the spacebar needs a little bit more tuning. Oh, sorry, guys. This needs a little bit more tuning. This needs a bit more tuning. They all need a little bit more tuning. Gotta run. Thanks for the stream. Bye, Rob. Take care, man. Hey, guys. You guys can't count that as one of the sound tests. That was from me opening the board and stuff, or picking it up and stuff from before. That is not a sound test one. That was from on the Manta when I was picking it up. That is not a sound test one. I never had this plugged in when I was typing it up before. Can't count that. That's when I moved it. That's when I literally moved it before. Should I tune it now? No, I'll tune it later. I like tuning this after stream because I have the sound, the music playing in the background. These are mode keycaps, yeah. We did this for a client. I think it turned out really good. I think it turned out super, super good. And I take a few pics. I love doing white and copper. I think it looks so classy. Please. All right, guys. Well, I had to walk away. Sound test. I'll do another one. I got you. Let's do one more sound test, and then we'll call it a stream. I'm probably gonna do some cleaning myself. Was my camera lagging there? I feel like it was. I remote Sonic with Carbon R3 and now Alex mode switches. Hey, yo, Wit, let's go, dude. Turned out really nice. I hope Mitt likes this. All right, guys, let's find someone to raid. Thanks, everyone, for a crazy day today, by the way. I need to thank you again. Okay, you know what, guys? Okay, if we raid someone random, though, we can't do that. They're not going to know what the hell we're talking about. If we raid a fellow keyboard streamer, they'll know what we're talking about. I don't think anyone's building keyboards right now. Dude, where's all my keyboard streamers? Where's everybody? We need more. More keybs. All right, let's just raid the ducks. You guys can raid the ducks with this. I missed the LE Manta, but got one of the regulars. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, enthusiast. Love you, buddy. Yeah, thank you guys so much for everything. It has been a crazy day. I'm going to get some rest. I barely slept last night. I was so nervous and excited. I'll see you guys Sunday. We'll be streaming Sunday at 1 p.m. Should be a fun. We're doing the Lotus, actually, so it's been a little while. Actually, that's a really interesting looking keyboard. I think you guys will like it. But thanks, everyone. Hope everyone had a good day. Thanks for making today so crazy good and awesome. Love you guys. Is it March yet? Soon. Bye, everyone. See you guys later, and I'll talk to you guys Sunday. Have a good Saturday. Love you guys.